She's Spider-Man, I'm Dad. Today's secret ingredient is literally everywhere right now. Alright, to make our pumpkin ice cream, you will need the following ingredients. 10 egg yolks, 1 quart of half and half, 1 quart of heavy whipping cream, 1 15-ounce can of pumpkin puree, 1/2 tablespoon of vanilla extract or 2 vanilla beans, 1½ cups of normal white sugar, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of ground nutmeg, 1½ teaspoons of ground cinnamon, 3/4 teaspoons of ginger, and 1/2 teaspoon of ground cloves.
Ice cream! Send me chocolate! Send me chocolate!
What are you doing, Spider-Man? What's up? We're gonna make pumpkin. You don't want pumpkin, what kind do you want?
Chocolate.
Chocolate?
Ice cream and cook.
Yeah, we're gonna cook ice cream. We're gonna combine our whipping cream and our half and half into one large pot. And then into that, we're gonna add our sugar and our brown sugar. So add our vanilla. Alright, now we're going to mix all this together real good, and we are actually going to heat it up just a little bit. Just kind of let it heat up slowly on low to medium heat while we stir it, and that's just to help all that sugar dissolve in there nicely. So while the dairy is heating up slowly and dissolving that sugar, we're just going to mix together all of our spices into a small bowl here. To recap, that was 2 teaspoons of nutmeg, 1½ teaspoons of cinnamon, 3/4 teaspoons of ginger, and 1/2 teaspoon worth of cloves. Alright, so once all those are together, we are going to combine them in a larger bowl with our pumpkin puree. At this point, let's put both of those things aside, and we'll take a few minutes to just separate out our egg yolks. As you beat these eggs pretty good, we're just going to take a little bit, like a cup of our dairy mixture that we've got heating up on the stove, and we're going to mix that in with the eggs to temper them. Alright, now we're going to return to the stove, and we're going to add the eggs to the dairy mixture that we have there. And we are going to turn up the heat just slightly to maybe medium-low. We are going to let this simmer, whisking it constantly for about 10 minutes.
Thank you! Thank you!
That's where this ice cream is, yeah. It's not ready yet, though.
Thank you!
We're just starting.
Thank you! You guys!
Hey, what are you doing, Spider-Man? No. That's Daddy's stuff. Here.
Apple juice!
You want apple juice?
Apple juice ice cream.
What are you doing? Huh? Alright, it's been about 10 minutes now, and my hand's about to fall off from stirring, so let's move on and strain this. Alright, so we are just going to go over here to the strainer and pour that hot mixture through it. And you want to do this anytime you make something with eggs in it, just to catch any chunks that got a little overcooked or whatever. Maybe you missed some even though you were stirring a whole lot, but these things happen. Now next what we're going to want to do, while this is still here and it's still warm, you don't want to let it cool yet. We want to take our pumpkin and spice mixture and just start adding in a little bit of that at a time. Add some and mix. And what we want to do is we want to get the cream to dissolve the pumpkin and everything nicely, and it's going to be much better at doing that while it's hot. So you want to do this before it has a chance to cool. Alright, there we go. That's breaking down and dissolving in there nicely. So we're just going to keep repeating that until we've added in all of our pumpkin and spices. Alright, that's pretty well all mixed together now. And as you can see, it's starting to look pretty good. But what you don't realize is absolutely how wonderful this smells. It smells just like autumn. Autumn in a bowl right there. So I'm now requiring you all to make this one so you can smell it yourself and then leave a comment about how wonderful it smells. So, alright, there's that. that is done. Our base is now complete. We put some saran wrap over the top, and we're gonna put that in the fridge to chill for about 3 hours. And while that's cooling, I suggest you just take a minute. Think about life's big questions, you know? Who am I? How did I get here? Where am I going? What am I gonna do with 10 egg whites?
Bye-bye, Papa.
Alright, so we've added our ice, our rock salt around the edge, and the last thing we're going to add is just kind of pour around the edge here a little cup or two of lukewarm water. Not hot water, not cold water, just a little bit of kind of room temperature. And what this is going to do is it's just going to fill in that space in between the ice. And that way, because right now there's air in between the ice, and so, you know, there's kind of an inconsistent cold. And as the ice naturally melts, that would fill with water. We're just speeding that up a little bit. So now the cold will distribute more evenly around the ice cream, and that'll actually speed up the process quite a bit.
Look, it's me, us. It's babies. It's babies.
All right, let's take a look here. Oh, look at that. Now that is good. That is very good. Let's get it out of there. All right, this looks amazing. It's probably, yep, it still needs to set up a little bit. Right now it's about the same consistency as like a Frosty from Dairy Queen, which if you're into that, then by all means go ahead and you can just start eating on this now, and I might have to try a little bowl, but Amelia has already gone to sleep for the night, so we are going to have to put this in the freezer to harden up overnight, and then she can have some in the morning, which I think will actually be better in this case. I think this is going to be a flavor that does well with a firmer, more solid consistency overall. Okay, little bug.
Buggy shoe. Buggy shoe.
Buggy shoes? What are you saying?
And buggy shoe.
What's that?
Hot. Hot. What?
What's that?
Nice cold.
It's nice and cold. That's right. It's still got some ice in it.
Yes, ice.
Ice.
How do we say?
Red?
No. That's
All right. There's a yellow one. You're right. We got a clean one. Okay.
hot.
Dishes.
Hot. And the hot.
Bring that bowl over here if you want some ice cream.
Egg buggy.
What spoon do you want?
No orange. And the ice.
You don't want the orange one. You want the vanilla. Okay. What do you got there? Huh? Oh, you having some ice cream? Is that yummy? You want some of this, sweetheart?
No.
No. You don't want pumpkin ice cream. You just want vanilla again. What am I gonna do with you, huh?
How about by this buggy sherbet?
Yeah.
No.
It's yummy.
No. Papa, bye.
Oh, are you gonna feed me? I need one of those spoons back. Oh, you're using Daddy's spoon? Is that yummy ice cream? So, this turned out really well. One of my best ice creams yet, I think. Oh, I get the little spoon. So we've garnished it with just a little bit of whipped cream and a dash of nutmeg. What are you pointing at? What are we looking at? What? We'll watch Word Party later. Angry shirt? Okay. Do you want some of that on there?
No.
What? You want to try? Oh, you want mine? Okay.
Boo.
That is your spoon. I'm glad that I have my spoon back.
It's my boo.
Hey. What if we do that?
No.
No. Maybe I want some vanilla ice cream. Don't you want to try the pumpkin?
It's mine.
You know, the name of the channel is Amelia's Ice Cream. You need to eat it, I think.
Spiky ice cream.
Buggy's Ice Cream. Is that what we should have called the channel instead? Is Buggy's Ice Cream?
Did you just ice cream?
Are you making fun of me?
It's so cold.
Yeah, ice cream is so cold. My goodness, do you want some more? Hey, why don't you say bye-bye? We'll get more. Say bye-bye. Are you gonna say bye-bye? Bye-bye. Can you say bye-bye? We're gonna tickle you.